The SEC just got mad. This time they are in the dead end and shutting down the whole crypto space might be the only option to survive. Watch this video to save your Shiba Inu before it gets too late. Some serious warnings are to be discussed in this video, so make sure not to miss a second of it. And without further ado, let's get straight to the point. Disclaimer: the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency centered around a dog theme is experiencing a significant surge in substantial transaction activity. A whopping $65.8 million worth of SHIB has been involved in these transactions. According to Into the Block, any transfer exceeding $100,000 is considered a large transaction. In this context, the large transactions volume indicator signifies the overall cryptocurrency value exchanged in transactions of this magnitude. So what is going on? Do these whales know something we don't? Well, keep watching this video to find out. If you remember, Shiba Inu already has some history with the SEC. Let me remind you. Moving back to July of this year, the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, instructed Coinbase, a leading cryptocurrency exchange in the US, to halt trading for Shiba Inu and other digital assets except Bitcoin prior to initiating legal action against the platform. This move indicates the regulator's intention to broaden its authority across a wider spectrum of the cryptocurrency market. SEC Chairman Gary Gensler has consistently expressed his belief that, apart from Bitcoin, most cryptocurrencies should be classified as securities. However, Gensler's stance on Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, and numerous altcoins remains unclear. In an interview with the Financial Times, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong disclosed that the SEC had proposed the delisting of all cryptocurrencies except Bitcoin from the platform before filing a lawsuit against the Nasdaq-listed firm last month for not registering as a broker. Armstrong noted that complying with this suggestion would have established a precedent, potentially rendering the majority of American crypto businesses non-compliant unless they registered with the SEC. While the SEC's lawyer pinpointed Shiba Inu and 12 other cryptocurrencies on Coinbase's platform as securities, it notably excluded Ethereum and several other major tokens, contributing to the uncertainty surrounding Gensler's stance on these assets. If the SEC were to assert oversight, it could imply more rigorous compliance standards for crypto exchanges. Regulatory clarity in the US crypto market remains elusive, and businesses operating on the assumption that these crypto tokens are not securities may need to pause their operations. And while the situation is not considered as solved in one way or another, just yesterday we got some shocking news about Shiba Inu from the SEC once again. So there's some news about the US Securities and Exchange Commission having a tough time keeping tabs on the cryptocurrency market. They're trying to set rules for crypto exchanges, but people are criticizing them for not clearly defining most tokens. This confusion is causing some uncertainty in the rules, and it's affecting the prices of cryptocurrencies. Right now, the SEC is also struggling to find experts to help them out because people who know a lot about cryptocurrencies are hesitant to sell their coins at lower prices. It's like a bit of a tricky situation for them. What does Shiba Inu have to do with this? Keep watching, you'll soon find out. Here's an update. The SEC, that's the US Securities and Exchange Commission, had a bit of a funny situation. So last October, a report from the SEC's Inspector General spilled the beans. Turns out they had a hard time finding experts to join their team in the past year. Why? Well, lots of potential candidates didn't want to follow the SEC's rules, especially the ones about selling their crypto investments. The Inspector General said it's super important to get these experts on board to handle the new things happening in crypto. But here's the twist. Some people think the SEC is causing market downturns because they don't have clear rules and prefer to enforce stuff rather than making clear guidelines. It's like a debate going on. This raises a big question. If the SEC will keep failing their crypto regulatory, how high are the chances of them shutting down the whole crypto space in the United States? At this moment, some people might say, well, if the United States will decide to ban cryptocurrencies, then what does it have to do with Shiba Inu? The US is not that big of a market for SHIB. And you will be wrong. A study conducted by CryptoBetting.com has revealed that Shiba Inu outpaces Ethereum and Dogecoin in terms of popularity in the United States. The study positions the dog-themed cryptocurrency as the second most favored project in the US, with Bitcoin claiming the top spot. Using research volume data to compare the top 100 cryptocurrencies by market cap, the study disclosed that Bitcoin had a search volume of 1,910,000, while SHIB followed closely with 484,000. Dogecoin secured the third position with 280,000, and Ethereum ranked fourth with 238,000. The high search volumes for SHIB are not confined to the US, but extend globally, underscoring its widespread popularity. However, it is noteworthy that Bitcoin's search volume significantly outpaces the others, reaffirming its status as the predominant cryptocurrency. Nevertheless, this doesn't diminish the appeal of SHIB and Doge, which remain the two most popular meme coins. So shutting down Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrencies in the United States would be a huge disaster. If you are mad at the SEC, you are not the only one. The House has agreed to Majority Whip Tom Emmer's bipartisan amendment, which aims to supervise the SEC and its leader, Gary Gensler. Let me clarify a little before you get confused. Alright, check this out. So imagine you're in the US House of Representatives, and there's this important role called Majority Whip. Basically, their job is to make sure everyone in the majority party shows up and votes how the party wants. They're like the team captain, keeping everyone in line and making sure info flows smoothly between party leaders and members. Now, this guy, Majority Whip Tom Emmer, recently had something to say about the SEC chairman Gary Gensler. He's not too impressed with how Gensler does things and thinks the SEC is being a bit harsh on the digital asset industry. So Emmer pushed for this change, an amendment to stop the SEC from using taxpayer money to enforce rules on the digital asset industry until Congress makes the rules. He's all about making sure the SEC eases up a bit and gives clear guidelines for how digital assets should be handled. This move, he believes, will help the crypto industry grow and develop. It's like a way to keep things fair and let Congress figure out the best rules for the crypto world. What's worse is the SEC doesn't even have jurisdiction from the Congress over this asset class to begin with, Emmer adds. Yet the SEC has no shame in trying to expand their jurisdiction to swallow and destroy the digital assets industry through regulation by enforcement. Additionally, Emmer's CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act bars the Federal Reserve from issuing a central bank digital currency directly to individuals, preventing the Fed from transforming into a retail bank capable of collecting personal financial data on Americans. What do you think about that? Is the SEC currently in a dead end, or do they still have some chances to save their reputation? Comment down below. I'd be eager to read your opinion on that. And with that, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content and found it valuable, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts or questions, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe.